ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and oh boy, are we having a good time. Um, does does anybody want to give us a recap of what's going on in this wonderful world?
We decided to set off to fight the vampires in their castle so that they wouldn't attack the townsfolk again.
Mm-hmm.
And along the way, we went to a lake where a toy maker was supposed to be. And long story short, someone found out that there's a giant robot from before the war that might still be dangerous, just sitting around in a
That's
lake.
and not just the lake; it goes all the way back to the Sacred Groves. So yeah, you guys are in.
Which has implications for theology here.
Oh yeah, implications for so much more than that.
What it is.
Howdy, howdy. It is our good man Craig here. Vlad back in the house.
Why, hello, Craig. It is good to have you back in the house.
Greetings.
All right. I believe you
It's
just
good to be back.
missed the recap, my good friend. That's okay. We will.
That's perfect. That's exactly where Vlad belongs. It's fine.
He's
He
like,
was in his coffin at the time.
I, I'm sorry, my friends. I couldn't make the last battle. I was too drunk. So sorry.
all right. Let's go ahead. Um, and move everybody to the town proper.
No.
Now you have all been contacted
To-
by Father Gears, who is requesting your presence at the chapel, and of course the mayor and Father Perosha will be there, but no one else. This is a closed meeting. Uh, I brought you to the map and dropped you off at the front. You can go in if you choose, or you can kind of hang around. What would you folks like to do?
Well, if I've been invited, then I must go.
Mm-hmm. There will be wine.
Um,
But only
Perfect.
one.
There'll be that at least then. It won't be all bad and boring.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know, if you're a reformationist, they have some beer set aside for you.
Okay.
beer. It's what I drink for breakfast.
Mm-hmm. You'd be surprised how many people actually did that over the ages.
Yeah.
When water was.
It's
There's people
safe
that
for
do
the
that now.
yeah.
And in the Navy.
Safe for the water.
I mean, you know, if anything, it's the original breakfast shake because it was bread.
Yeah.
Best thing to wake you up is beer in your cup.
All right, so
Yes.
fortunately,
new
we're not a
monkey.
monetized channel, so we can talk about this all we want.
Although that's an
Perfect.
interesting advertising. The best part of waking up is Miller's in your cup.
Yeah, exactly.
Miller's flavored yeast water.
Oh,
All right. So yeah, do you go to meet?
Sure.
Oh,
Yep.
Okay.
horses couldn't hold me back.
Alrighty. So I guess I'll just move you all in there. Buratino, you've got your drone with you.
oh yes, my Spectratron.
All right. So Father Gears sees you and says, "Ah, good, good. Come in. Lock the door behind you, though. Please, you put the bolt. We needed to keep all this quiet if possible."
So I shitter to the drone, my little, and have him crawl up the wall and close the bolt.
He just goes up and he's like, "No toy,
Well, I know better
It's
than
the
to
creepy
extort the
atoll.
church. So,
Don't worry. You won't catch
It's the
on
creepy
fire.
atoll.
We've got the special blessings on you right now."
thanks.
Neat.
I'm kidding, I'm kidding. We have the special blessings on you all the time. You protected the town.
Oh,
Come, come, come. Bertino, my young friend, I need you up here. Please, you are the witness to what we have seen, yes? Please, come up and tell us what it is. Alright, Anders, for a Benny, go ahead and tell me what Buratino saw last time around.
Okay, what's the guy's name?
Father Gears?
Yes, Father Years. I saw a big robot. It has a big eye in the woods. It is what they call the world killer. You know, the ones that were set out to change the winds of fate that eventually turned against the man. It is laid down, and the druids they have made it into a well.
Mm-hmm. I tell you this, Parosha, Bones. I see it with my own eyes. Well, I see the remnants of it. The island that the hermit was living on. It was the hand. Sister Nicomella, please, if you would grace us, come up and tell us what you saw of the island.
Well, at first it seemed rather innocuous, but from the air you could see that not just this huge hand, but extending far off into the distance. This was not a figment of the imagination. Frankly, my imagination isn't that good to dream up something like that. It was horrific. It kind of gave me an idea what the end of the world must have been like.
Truly a terrible moment. Gigantic monsters stomping around, ripping things up. The reason we don't want most people to know the truth of what happened because it would frighten them, the idea of what could it just be living right under the ground. But it seems that Hazelcrest is one of the points where a colossus has fallen. Sister Nicomella, you have graced us so much with your service. Would you be so kind as to maybe fly above the spot that the Borotino is talking about? Please, please. We we are not the enemies with Letty Sage or with the druids. We feel for her loss, but she might be sitting on something very dangerous. Would you be so kind as to fly above quietly, discreetly, to get an idea, to get an image of what Borotino is telling us about?
That should be a problem, although I think we're probably keeping this thing a secret. May not be a good idea. Secrets have a way of blowing up in people's faces.
Yeah, yeah, it's a
Or animating and standing up and destroying entire city.
Mhm.
mm, Vlad,
Sure.
Vlad. Yes, you are Varkalak. Yes. If you take your
You want to fight about it?
who said I am fighting with you? I am asking you a friend here.
Ah,
I say you have a talent that is good for us. Yes.
I mean, I can burrow on the ground if I take correct shape. If we want me to go down there and see if there's something solid.
The
Like a little mole.
the druids they don't take offense to animals walking through the groves, but they have a problem with peoples and machines. It
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, you would not stand out in your animal form. I just want to get some eyes on this, just to make sure somebody can go and see and bring me back the knowledge. It would be of great importance. Uh, Mr. Moss,
Oh, sure.
you're good at making your way without being seen. Yes, yes, Mr. Moss.
Oh no, what happened to Mr. Moss?
He's busy drinking his beer right now. We don't want to disrupt him. Let him have it.
Oh,
I'm saying that what we do now is
oh good.
I just don't want people to go in there, and I don't want any kind of fight. We are not looking for a fight with them, but I do want to get the pictures
Mm,
of what we are looking for. Can I trust anybody here
yeah.
to sneak around to not get caught by Letty Sage?
Where is the undead man? Where he go?
Which one?
Is that the Moss?
I'm
I
sorry,
forget.
I was muted.
Who's
I I meant to ask
there we
him.
go.
Yeah, I meant to say, yes, um I understand what you mean. Wink, wink. And then I like rub my thumb with my first two fingers to show like very expensive.
He puts up his hand and he does it
Gee.
back. It's like, yeah, I know. And then he like pats his pocket, like, yeah, I know.
Very good, very good. After all, someone who did such a thing would obviously be in the middle of a lot of danger. But we've already agreed on such things, so
I tell you
yes,
this.
I shall make sure everyone I know knows not to go there.
Good, good. I tell you this. I need the pictures. So amongst you, someone must figure out how to get there and not provoke Lady Sage or the Guardians. So
Yes.
how you decide on doing this is okay with
Really?
me.
Okay. Yeah, no problem. I can I can take care of the down low if you can take up the up high, lady.
Yes, I can do that.
Okay, I don't think there's any sea need or anything, so we just kind of
Perhaps we
skip
should
on
make a
past that part,
disguise
you know.
for. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, no, you are saying intelligent words. Keep speaking.
Perhaps we should make a disguise for this mechanical Pegasus here so that it looks more like a bird when viewed from afar.
Um, Excuse me a minute. You're telling me that you want to put feathers on me and make me look like some sort of.
No, no, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that. I meant that if you were to fly around doing reconnaissance, um, with such a thing going on, it would be harder for enemies to identify that you were a threat.
Mhm. My job
Or
is
we
to be identified as a threat.
Well, there's no accounting for taste.
well, this is
Yeah,
not proper place for you. You know, can't Lady fly without Pegasus?
um, yes, I can.
Oh,
Yeah, I could that's not a problem. She
Ah,
spreads her mechanical wings and folds them back in again.
yeah.
But being seen might be a problem. I'm on the other hand not adverse to wearing some sort of disguise, but if anybody could come up with an
We
idea.
could make. Yes, I have idea. We get suit, you know, like sackcloth, like you would use to make ghillie suit. But instead of using like leaves and twigs and whatnot, we paint you white and blue, so you look like part of sky.
Mhm.
Or you could wait till nighttime, and then it would be difficult for them to see you,
Mhm.
unless they have cat spider heads.
The
Oh,
cat. The
If it was nighttime, wouldn't it also be hard for him to see them?
I
I,
I could see
I,
I could see it.
hmm,
I could see the night. That's not a
yeah,
problem. But that also means
yeah.
that
See,
they may be able to as well.
have to be careful. The guardian of the grove is pretty much just a bigger walking tree. Bigger walking tree. It's a good thing that we got that thing cleaned up before it stuck like that.
yeah, it's a good thing and corruption bad. Yeah, I still think you should probably wear suit and paint same color as sky, whatever that is, dark or light.
Yes, I understand the concept of camouflage,
Ah,
and I agree. Yeah.
then I'll be underground, so I won't really have to talk to anyone.
Hmm.
Well, unless there's badger moles.
The worst kind of mole.
Luckily, I'm. Well, no, they are not bad. They're just chatty.
Hmm. I guess it's kind of different if you're made out of metal.
It's true, but I am not made of metal. I am made of varalac.
Hmm.
Not everybody could be optimally designed.
It's true. I'm so sorry for you.
We can argue debating theology later. Right now, we need to get the pictures to confirm this is Colossus. Here,
Okay,
take these
you may
cameras.
go now.
Yeah, take these cameras.
I
They
I
will.
can't really use camera underground. I can give you description.
Hmm. Okay.
Also, I don't really do cameras when I'm not a people.
The bigger problem not having the thumb.
No, camera doesn't work real well when you travel through ground. I mean, maybe if I let it like meld inside of me, but then I have to turn back into person underground, and I'm claustrophobic as people.
Okay, then we give it to the sister and then Mr. Moss. Are you going to attempt to walk around and get the pictures?
I say no, totally not, and then I wink.
He's just going to like
You take
lean
the camera.
over and just hand you a camera. It's like, okay, this comes back to me, okay?
Yes.
Good. And then he's gonna hand others out. Yeah, he's gonna like look over at the little spider drone. He's like, you want the one for your friend the Buratino to take the pictures.
Um, I mean, he has a memory. He can remember what he sees. I can
Yeah, me too.
load it into your computer if you want.
It's good. That is good.
How do you turn the flash off on this thing?
Thank you for asking. This little switch right here is on and is off. You know,
Very good.
make a test run.
I will do so.
All right. Okay, there you go. Good, good, good.
And this here, he points at the big button, is to take the picture.
Yes.
All right.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, since you brought that up, if you critically fail, the flash will go off.
Okay. What kind of? Oh, yes, yes.
What's
Well,
that?
I mean, it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just have to not roll a critical fail.
Right.
Easy as.
Okay. Alrighty then. Are you guys ready to go um, to the spot and see what you find?
Uh, After 1 second, 1 second. Glad's like, just a follow up question. Any particular reason other than upsetting the druids for having people come there? That we don't just, talk to druids and ask them if they have seen Colossus.
This is sacred ground for them. We get into really strange argument. You know what I mean? It's like well, we believe different. We don't have problem with them, but they might be upset. We are not allowed in their sacred groves. So this
Ah,
is
got it. Got
this
it.
is the problem.
Better to ask for forgiveness than for permission. Got it. Got
This
it.
might be one situation where we don't get either. So it is important. Very important.
Aren't the most. Yeah. Got it.
That we do
Okay.
not get caught.
Yep.
Vlad will go to the edge of their area and commit to being a dire mole.
All right. So we're gonna start out in the forest, and we're going to have you guys roll your stealth checks. This is going to be a dramatic task to get from point A to point B, and if you guys succeed, then you get to the grove with no problem. Okay.
So I think that's a D4 minus 2 because I don't have that skill. Let me see
It's a dramatic
Yeah.
if
task.
I can find my
Who you want?
character sheet.
Little bit of warning. I am not really sneaky. In fact,
It's a dramatic task.
Yeah,
yeah.
Any skill you want.
Yeah. Who's going to be the
So-
principal?
yeah, it's gonna be.
I will.
It ought not to be me.
I would say who's the sneakiest here.
Yours truly.
All right. So do you folks want to? Because I'm pretty sure that Luke is the sneakiest.
I have a D10.
Do you have any kind of bonuses?
I have thief, but that only applies in urban environments. I do have something that might help. It's swinging,
Mm-hmm.
which lets me, move around kind of like Spider-Man almost.
Yeah.
So if we're in a place, normally it just works within cities, but if we're in a place with like really tall trees, maybe I can do it.
The groves definitely have tall trees. All right.
Okay.
So this is a dramatic task. Do you guys agree to let Luke take the lead in the stealth?
Oh, definitely. Yep.
All right. Cool deal.
Yeah, actually, I do have the stealth skill, but I want him to go. I want him to be the primary.
All right. So that means you folks can assist to a maximum of 4 if you can justify how you're doing it. All right. So assist cards roll first. That's an ace of hearts. No complications. Who wants to roll an assist?
All right, so I got a 7, and then what I would do is, as the mole, I can draw attention. Basically, I'll travel underground, and if I sense anybody nearby, I will create a disturbance that will kind of draw them towards where I'm at, but I won't come above the ground.
All right. Okay, so that's +1. Anybody else want to do an assist?
Yeah.
Mhm.
You'll have to roll for me.
Okay, for Buratino. I got a sheet out now. Describe what you'd like Buratino to do.
Since he's incorporeal,
Mhm.
I would like him to scout, see where there might be someone who could maybe notice the party, and then cause distractions in the opposite direction.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll run interference, basically. That's what both
Very
of us will do.
nice.
All right. So running interference.
Hmm.
Let's see. All right. You're gonna use your superpowers for that. You're gonna use your incorporeal. Your intangibility, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so we'll roll your focus. 4. So we're at +2 right now.
I'm always intangible.
Yeah.
I don't have to roll for that.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying I'm using one of your higher skills because most of your skills are a D4.
Nakamiel is going to be using her enhanced senses to warn people where to go and not to go. She's got the high ground, and
Okay.
again,
All
so
right.
would that be
So
focus? Notice focus is
Oh.
higher, so
Overwatch. That's that position. Overwatch.
Yeah, you could roll your focus if that was higher because you're using a superpower.
right.
Roll a
Okay,
5, so you're at +3. Let's see.
I don't think there's anybody else to help
Nobody.
us, is
All
there?
right.
All
So
right.
let's see what you got,
actually,
Moss.
Actually,
Oh, your Pegasus? You
Yeah.
have the Pegasus do something.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna Phil. I'm gonna go ahead and say that just you, like, not
okay, that makes sense.
cool deal. All right, so +3.
Okay.
So
Just trying to get that max in there.
you gotta.
I should not have a point of fatigue. I don't know why I have that.
All right, so that would be a
That's
5
a
with
5. Yeah. Which is almost really bad.
With the +3?
Yeah. I rolled a 2 and a 1.
Neat. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's put this over here on the forest.
I mean, it's a success. That's cool, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you got 1 success.
Yes.
Okay. Next round. 9 of diamonds.
Do we still need to roll to assist?
Yes. The assist people go first.
Okay. Okay.
How many? No, I guess that's the first.
This round, I'm gonna use my notice. I'm gonna keep up with this stuff. Where did that go? Notice. Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
All right.
Here's a plus. I got a 12.
That's a +3 automatically. All right. Nika, do you want to go ahead and roll to see if you can spot things?
Doesn't hurt to try.
Mm-hmm. So you're at +4. All right, that's the max you can do. So Moss, go ahead and give me a +4.
Okay. 12.
12.
So 3 successes.
3 successes. All right.
That makes up for it a little bit.
So that's 4 total.
Yeah, you're at
Yeah.
4 total. All right. And we are at round 2. Okay. Alrighty. Is that a club? King of clubs? Alright, king clubs are complications. So that means that the roll is going to be at -2. And that goes for the support roll as well. So I would. Alright. What is happening is you begin seeing one of the goblins that lived in the town, Beast Waltz, and he was one of the ones that was supposed to be kicked out of the town because he's kind of he's a bit disruptive, and he's known to just go around and pick fights with people. You see him out in the distance just agitating.
He's like our Vlad.
Yeah, he's kind of a disruptive guy. And so, if he spots you, he's going to make a stink and blow your cover. Alright, so that's what the -2 is. Alright, so support rolls.
Okay. I can't see what I rolled.
You rolled a +3. Why was it a +3, Greg?
Because I have the super senses.
All right, so really it's a
I actually have bonuses to that ability.
gotcha. Okay, so really it's a +1
Yeah.
because of the negative modifier. So
Yeah.
that's
Actually, I mean, no, that would be a failure because even with my bonus, I only got a 5. So
yeah. Would you like to spend a Benny?
yeah.
All right.
Oh, sure. Let's try it again.
You know what?
Again, I can't see what I rolled.
You rolled a
It's
dupe.
the same thing.
I don't like dupes, so you get a free re-roll on that one.
All right.
There, you got an 11.
There you go.
11 minus
So
2
plus
is
2.
9, so yeah, +2. Okay. +2 to the roll already. Anders, are you in the room? I see you there.
I'm trying. I have this app. It's not working.
Do you want me to roll for you?
Yes, please go ahead.
Alrighty, so -2 on the focus. Did you want to spend one of your bennies?
Yes.
Alright, cool. Do you have a lawn? You do have a lawn, it's listed.
Great.
Alright, so that means no negative for you, thanks to a lawn. So yeah, you're at +3. Nika, would you like to give us a support roll?
Definitely.
With a negative, not enough. Did you want to go ahead and spend a Benny?
Yes. Let's go ahead and do that.
Anytime.
Ooh, not quite a critical, but oh well.
Right. Okay. Alrighty, so if you could spend another Benny, or if not, then
And one more. What
one
the
more.
heck?
Alright.
Third time's a charm.
Much better.
Alright, so yeah, Moss, it was at -2, but thanks to Nika's explosion like that, you just got a straight roll.
Okay.
Alright, actually, hold on a second. -2 would have been +2, so yeah, you're still at +4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because of the last one that Nika did, got 3. So 2 of those were canceled out, and then the final one went towards the bonus.
Okay. So it's +4 from assistance, -2 because of the complication.
Yep.
Okay, so D10 plus 2. I got a 6.
Okay. Cool deal. So, what that means is you guys are successfully able to navigate all 4 rounds. How many successes did you get?
5.
5 successes. Yep.
Uh,
You got 6
yeah.
actually.
I thought it was 1 and then 3 and then 1.
You, well, actually no. Yeah. No, you got enough, because really, to be honest with you, I got a little confused. That last one, it was supposed to be +4 because
Oh, okay.
yeah. So yeah, you got enough.
All right.
And you managed to make it past Beast, who is like murmuring incoherently, and the plant stags are just like trying to ignore him, like they're used to him being there. And we move to the Sacred Font.
Well then.
Just got this picture of the stags, like standing next to the water cooler, going like, "Don't look at him."
Yeah, just don't look at him.
Look at him.
Like, we don't want to talk about it. We don't talk about him. All right, so Lady Sage is there at the Sacred Grove with her animal companion Sniffler, and the Guardian is there, like putting watchful eyes out just to make sure. You see this gigantic sort of like from like the vantage point that most people see it as, it's just sort of like this dugout kind of well with this flowing like curving aperture in front of it. Nika, since you're able to fly, you can see there's clearly a face in the earth right there. Okay, so final one. This is the last one for this shindig. Everybody give me support rolls for Moss, and then Moss, you gotta take a picture, okay?
Okay.
Alright, Vlad, that's +2. And Nika, that's +1. Then Bertino. Alright, so +4.
+4.
Alright, shooting.
Shooting?
Yeah, shooting, because you're taking a picture.
I'm unskilled in shooting.
Okay. Take the picture. You get a +4.
Okay.
Doesn't that mean he rolls a d4 -2, so that's a d4 +2?
Yeah.
Good luck.
Unless you want to hand it off to somebody who can take the picture. Who has shooting.
I mean, we already did the support rolls for me, right? Can we take those back?
+4. Go ahead. Give me a shooting roll. Let's see what you got.
Yes!
Dude! You get... Alright, it's very artistic. It's sort of like, you know, one of those like Helmut Kohl kind of photos. Like, you get the entirety of it. You get the Grave Garden, the Grove Guardian's profile.
The sort of new look that only an amateur can achieve.
Yes! It's like there's something just the visceral. It's just that's so beautiful about this. I don't know what it is. You really outdo yourself.
You see Vlad crying. It's so pretty.